Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video today is just inspired by Marshall Levon Designs. She's a designer and makeup, not makeup artist, but she has a makeup line as well. I'm gonna post her information downstairs in the description box below, so you guys can go to her link and check out her stuff. It's really cool, like makeup. I love mascaras, I love eyeliners, and she has one of my favorites. So you're definitely check out her clothing and her makeup. Again, this is Marshall. Her line is Marshall Levon. So just check all that stuff out and see what you're into, what you like. And this video is inspired by her because I was actually on her channel recently, and she has a video on there. It's like 10 things about her that people may not know or may know. Just 10 things that she wants to tell about herself. And I thought that was a good idea because I post a lot of videos that, you know, have to do with fitness and food, but I don't really do a lot of videos just to kind of show who I am and my personality. So I wanted to take that video and kind of do it for myself, for 10 things about me that people may know or may not know. Well, I'm gonna say most of them don't know this, but a few people may know some of these things. So I was just kind of thinking of what to put in this video, and I actually made a few notes for myself of things that I want to share about myself that are somewhat embarrassing, maybe not embarrassing, but just to kind of give you guys a little bit more of who I am. If you're watching my videos, and not just base everything off the food and the fitness, but just things I do in general. I am trying to throw in a little bit more as far as like vacations and family, and just kind of introduce myself a little bit more. But hopefully this video shares more than what I've been sharing. So from there, we're just going to go ahead and get right into the video. First thing, I'm going to keep, you know, just little simple things. Most people already know this. My favorite color is blue. A lot of people may not know is that my favorite dessert is cookies. I love cookies. I can't have, my favorite cookie would be peanut butter cookies. I can't have that now, but I do still love different varieties of cookies. So, but if I can choose a dessert, it'd be cookies, especially with like cookie dough ice cream, smashed in cookies, making it like a little sandwich. That's my favorite. I love that. Now, something a little bit more embarrassing that I usually don't ever say, and nobody really knows this, except for people that are really, really close to me, like my husband. I do not like the dark. And I say do not like because I don't want to say afraid of the dark. Afraid of the dark would be, I guess, an overstatement, because like I can be in the dark. I've been to haunted houses. I love my favorite genre is actually horror and thriller, and like I'm not like scared like that or anything. It's just I don't really prefer to sleep in the dark, if that makes sense. I know I'd grown up and that shouldn't be, that just sounds funny to say, but I'd rather have some kind of light on, like a hall light or, I don't know, bathroom light, night light, something. But I don't, before you like put comments and everything down there, I don't really, about electric bills or whatever you guys are gonna say, like, no, our electric bill is fine. My husband, I have like a light, or I keep like a little light on or something, but regardless of that, I don't like being in the dark at night. I'd rather have some kind of something. So there's that. And since we're talking about, you know, fears and here's a couple other phobias that I have. One is elevators. I don't like small spaces. I don't like being on elevators. I'd rather take the stairs. I take the stairs for probably almost everything. I've never had to take like 10 flights or anything, but if it's a reasonable amount, I prefer to take the stairs. Otherwise, I have to take the elevator, but I don't like it. So small places and elevators are not, small places, specifically elevators, are something that I have a phobia for. But my biggest phobia, I would say, would be spiders. Cannot stand spiders. I think they're the worst thing in the world. They come from hell. They should not be on this earth. They should not. I do not like spiders at all. I've will scream. I'll stand on tables. I yell for my boys or my husband to kill them. I just don't, they're not something I prefer to have in existence. And that's, I think a lot of people don't like spiders. There's plenty of people out there that have a phobia towards spiders. And I'm right there with y'all. I do not like spiders at all. That was 4 or 5, I believe. Let's see, I said spiders. Oh, this one's pretty interesting. Something a lot of people don't know about me. When I was younger, I used to box. I love sports. I played a lot of sports. Football right now. Well, no, boxing would still be my favorite. But I love boxing, and I used to box at a rec center that was in my area. That was in my in my neighborhood, I guess is best to say. Well, it wasn't actually even in my neighborhood, but it was on the same side of town where I lived. I don't know. Anyways, I was younger then, and I really enjoyed boxing. I planned on going pro actually when I turned 18. My coach and I were already talking about it. Great coach, by the way. So I'm after some health complications, I was unable to do that, but I definitely had wanted to go further with boxing. But yeah, now I'm not boxing, but I did play a lot of sports. I still enjoy watching it. Right now in my house, I would say football would be the biggest sport. Both my boys play football. I think I have an NFL star, but I think a lot of people would say that when they have a child that plays sports, though. So, yeah, I boxed when I was younger. That's something interesting people don't know about me. Oh, this is probably obvious, and I'll put both of these together. I'm more of an introvert. I'm not really a talkative person. I don't really like being in the spotlight. Don't really like talking much, but yet I want to be a part of the event, like if it's a barbecue or if we're going out or whatever. So I'm kind of like an extrovert in idea, like in those ways. I would say I'm kind of like an antisocial extrovert. I think there's a t-shirt that says that too. I've seen one before. Like I don't really want to, I'm not very, I say to myself, I'm more observant, but I do want to be involved, if that makes sense. It's kind of awkward. I don't know. The other thing would be I have a slight stutter, which I pretty much never talk about. And that came from health problems. No, just say. I do have a slight, which makes it hard for me to do things like this. I'm really not much of a vocal. I came with my sister. I know y'all seen her videos, Amanda Ray. She's in some of my videos too. She definitely loves being more out there and more in the spotlight. Oh, I didn't say this earlier. Marshall Levon, the designer, the one who inspired me to do this video, she is also my sister. She's the older sister, and then I'm in the middle, and then my younger sister, so that's another two. And then we have a brother too. My younger brother, who's twins with my younger sister. So yeah, things like this are for me a bit of a struggle ever since I had some health complications back in the past. So I try to kind of stay away from it, but I do want to get more out there and be more talkative, more social, and more like, not in the spotlight, just more open and more of express myself more in certain areas, because I think this is a good outlet, social media, and I think just technology itself has advanced so much. It's kind of awesome, when you think about it. So yeah, those couple things is I'm an introvert, and I do have a slight stutter that I try to not show, only because it messes up a lot of things. So the other thing is I love anime. I love cartoons. I love anime. I love creating. I'm an artist as well. I like to draw and paint a lot. I love Care Bears. It's weird to say. I don't know why it's weird to say, but it just don't sound right coming out my mouth. So I do love Care Bears. Hey, baby. Do say y'all seen her in some videos too. My dog. She has a funny story why she's named Duce, but that's for another video. I don't know where I'm at in numbers how many I've said about myself, but I'm just going to continue to keep talking because I have a few things I went a little off my list, but that's okay. It happens, right? When you're just trying to go on with something or explain something. Also with books, I love children's books, like anything with pictures. I don't really like reading like novels or really dramas or anything like that. Have to be like, I'm one of the people that have to watch a movie and you got to catch me in the beginning, you know, whether visually or a scary scene or something, because if you start out talking and with drama, I'm probably going to fall asleep. I'm going to skip it. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to pay attention. So yeah, but I do love children's books, mainly for the illustrations. I know, it's special. That's okay. That's okay. I do enjoy that. Enjoy watching cartoons. Another thing is, I have 3 first names. This is probably the last thing I'll share. It's one of the things on my list is that I have 3. Well, before I got married and got my husband's name, it was 3 first names, like KeraNiecy. You guys see it on my Facebook. You know, it's KeraNiecy Beverly. So like my family calls me Kara. Some people called me, well, I know my dad called me Niecy a lot growing up, and some people did call me Lenice. That's what I prefer to be called. And then Beverly, a lot of people in sports, like, you know, you get your name on the back of your jersey and stuff, it was Beverly. So I would be Bev. Like in gym, some of the kids would call me Bev. Or playing certain sports, you know, because they always announce the last name first sometimes. And depending, I guess, on the school and sport or whatever. But even now, if we're going like out to the doctors or something, or we have a special visit, they say Miss Bev or Beverly. Is Beverly here? Everything's Beverly because that is the first name. You know what I mean? So that's pretty interesting. So I have to figure out. I don't have to figure out who they're talking to at all. But every time I hear those names, I think it's me in the room because I have the 3 names. So. That's pretty neat, which also leads me to say that's why this video is KeraNiecy and not uncut, because I am going to change that. And if there's any comments too on a name ideas for my channel, please put that in the comment box below, because I do want to get back away from KeraNiecy, because I just think it doesn't. Originally when I did KeraNiecy, it was for the you know, knock out your workout in 1 minute or less, or like knockout workouts, like difficult workouts, something that had something to do with working out. But because I'm leaning more towards, it's still working out and fitness, but I don't stand for the like knock out your workout in 1 minute or less anymore, obviously, or knock out this workout. A lot of them are really like easy workouts, so which I guess is also knock out this workout. But anyways, I just want to, when I ask people what does that sound like, because I asked some people before I decided to change it, and they was like, oh, it sounds like you're saying you're pretty, you're a knockout, and everything was, oh, you're hot. I even asked my kids, and I was like, what does that mean when I say that? And they was like, oh, Mom, because you're hot. And I was like, no, not what I'm trying to say at all. Thank you, but not what I'm trying to say. I'm not thinking like that. I was thinking like more of a workout idea. So I don't want to have the misconception that I'm saying I'm pretty or that I'm attractive or whatever, you know, that it has to do with something physical. It was really only about fitness. But you wouldn't know that unless you was really like watching my channel or like knew me personally or something. So when you hear KeraNiecy, I don't want people to think like, oh, she must think she's a pretty girl. Because that's just, no, not where I'm at all. So I'm going to change it. My name is KeraNiecy, so KeraNiecy just made more sense. And I think it sounds better. So for now on, my channel, and I'm still thinking about changing my Instagram. I don't know about that. Will be KeraNiecy. So just comment below if you still think that I should keep Knockout Niecy, or if KeraNiecy sounds like a good idea. Either way, if not, either, like, if you have an idea of a name, like, I'm interested just to see what you think in that as well. Like, what you guys can come up with looking at my channel, what you guys think it says, because I'm struggling. Obviously, I'm struggling. But that's okay to admit, you know? And, yeah, so please comment down below and tell me what you think. Also, if you have any ideas of videos or other things I can go for, like I really want to get more into the GERDs idea this year and give not just ideas on food, but what it is and how it affects the body and what you can do about it and everything. So I still have paint in my hair from, I've been painting my house all week. But I'm going to also put my links down there for my social media, because I say comment, I'm very, very bad at reading comments, like everywhere. I'm very, very bad at reading comments. Like emails, horrible. Like if you email me, if you comment on a picture or something, I'm probably not going to see it till like, I'm not even saying weeks, probably months. You know, it's bad. It is really bad. But if you DM me, directly DM me, if you direct message me on like my Instagram, on my, what is that, Facebook, I'm going to see it in less than 24 hours. I'm going to see it probably that moment, because you get that little ding. You get that little ding, and I look at my phone. Plus, I just look at those daily. I don't necessarily go to my page and like read comments and stuff, because I just don't. Some people say things that are just, you know how it goes. And emails, I don't see at all unless I go check my email. I usually don't check my email until I have a reason to check my email. I'm looking for something, you know. But and those aren't good habits, FYI. Those aren't good habits. Check your stuff. Sometimes important stuff is there, you know. But it definitely, so I prefer, if you have an idea or a comment or have something to say, to chat with me on my social media, on Instagram and on Facebook. Alright, but that's about it. Definitely get back with me on the name. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Forgive me for, it's all over the place. I know it. I'm probably not going to edit it. I don't like editing. I just want to be raw and real with you guys every time I get on here, no matter what I'm talking about or what I'm doing. I don't want to have to go through, I might put a title or something or some music, but I don't want to take everything, all this stuff out and everything. I just want you guys to see who I am as a person this year, you know, and what I'm into, what I do, all that stuff. I got my Care Bear. I'll show you guys my Care Bear slippers. I don't know if they're Care Bear, but they're bear slippers. They look like Care Bear slippers to me. Favorite color and favorite cartoon. Sorry, this was my best Christmas gift. I'm wearing these every day. I love them. Thank you, whoever. One of my sisters gave them to me. I don't know which one. Thank you. Thank you. And again, go look up Marshall Levon's her makeup. Go look at her clothes. Follow her on all her social media platforms, so you can see when her next show is. I'll be there. You know, but thank you so much for, I'm gonna get off here now because my head's starting to hurt and I'm doing some weird twitching, as you can see. But I'll do a video one day on like all my health, so you guys get it, so you know, because I feel like I look crazy sometimes, but that's okay. All right, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Chat with me on social media. Follow Levon. Tell me what you think about the name. Thank you. You guys have a good night.